Step into the zone where we elevate minds. More than just a coach, we're breaking the binds. Lessons to inspire and lift you off the ground. In the sound we redefine the way we're found. Tune in, turn it up, let the vibe explode. Knowledge drops heavy on this winding road. More than a coach, we're a force on the rise. Busting through limits, reach for the skies. Each episode a journey, take the leap with me. Building greatness together, we're born to be free. Born to be free. To shout, we're chasing the dream. Seasoned with passion, we're more than a team. Empower the hustle, ignite what's inside. On this journey together with pure verified pride. Let's rise, let's thrive, it's your time to glow. Grab the mic, unleash and let the world know. More than a coach, we're a force on the rise. Busting through limits, reach for the skies. Each episode a journey, take the leap with me. Building greatness together, we're born to be free.
I wish you invested into our city site.
Born to be free. So plug in, stay ready, let's break the mold. More than a coach, our story is bold.
Today,
Born to be free.
what's up, y'all? What's up? This your boy, Coach Marshall, and it's been a while, but I'm back. Yes, I'm back. I'm here on the More Than the Coach, my final episode for 2024. Yeah, it's the final one. Then I'll start up season 6 in January. But y'all, tonight, I had to come on, talk to y'all, just to show some love to my people. For real. I want to thank everybody that's been supporting me with my Saturday morning Southern Soul jams. You know, y'all been rocking with that. Hey, and I appreciate that. And thankful for y'all for stepping up, showing your boy some love. Tonight, y'all, my show, before I get the show started, always gotta go into the disclaimer mode because you know how you gotta do it. Tonight's show also, y'all, sponsored by the Mr. and Mrs. Marshall podcast. Tune in Sunday nights at 8. Y'all make sure y'all check this out, where it's all about life, love, and relationships. Me and my wife get some great conversation. There's some great letters out there on that show, and we have a good time as well with our family and friends online. Also, y'all, tonight, got to give a special shout out to Roderick Snell, all the way down in Alabama with RS Sportswear. He's sponsor of the show tonight. Y'all see the beautiful work he does with the uniforms, shooting shirts, and everything. Make sure y'all reach out to that brother because he's doing some beautiful things. He's from Flint, Michigan, but he down south doing it big. Also, always big ups to my little bro in this podcast world, Danye F. Jones. It's Something Every Yay podcast every Thursday night. I think we air about the same time, but hey, watch one, watch the other one. You know what I'm saying? Or you can always check us both out because we both all over social media on all platforms. So make sure y'all tune in and check my brother out. Also, I want to give a welcome back and salute to my brother, Yacht Life Chronicles podcast, Back Jumping. Hey, I'm glad you got your health together, bro. Keep fighting, keep taking care of yourself and doing what you got to do. But hey, welcome and glad to be back. And you know we're going to finish out the year together. We got to get one in. Big congratulations to my little cousin, Kirsten Osborne, graduated from Wayne State this past weekend. Congratulations, cuz. Just keep on climbing and keep being great. And I got to give a big shout out to my nephew, Trey Garrett, went back to Saginaw Valley and got his master's degree, y'all. Arose from the concrete right here in Saginaw. Played college ball, lived his dream. Now he chasing his dream going overseas to hoop. So keep your head up, nephew. Keep working. And once again, I'm proud of you. And I salute you, fam. That's a great job. For real. Yeah. So let's talk about some local sports, y'all. Some local, it's high school hoop time. Everybody know I'm a coach. I coach at Bridgeport, as you've seen it. But first thing first, let's talk about the new high school here in Saginaw, Saginaw United. I think this is the Phoenix. Coach Jew got the boys. They starting to get their groove. I knew they were very talented with collaborating two schools. Started out the season kind of rough, but they done picked it up. I think they done won 2 or 3 in a row. Hey, congratulations, fellas. Keep grinding, keep working. Coach Jew and staff, good job, fellas. Um, Another team here in our city, which you can check out next week, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Carlton Cavaliers, Coach Holden taking over a new program. He like myself right now. He's trying to find a way, trying to get the boys to get in the groove, but keep fighting, man. Cause hey, I'm in that same boat with you over there at Bridgeport. Right now we 0-6. I must admit, uh, it's a challenge, y'all. But I ain't gonna give up. I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna keep pushing. We're gonna keep making it happen one day at a time. We lost a tough one last night, 56-50 to Newville. I mean, we putting it together, but it's still little things we missing, and that's all I'm gonna say on that. You know, to all them naysayers and people that's doing all this out there, man. Until you on the sideline and you in that gym, I really don't care what you say. You heard what Coach Prime said. Let me just hit that one more time. Care.
Look at me. What about me would make you think that I care about your opinion of me?
Thank
Your opinion of me is not the opinion that I have of myself.
Nope.
You ain't make me, so you can't break me. You didn't build me, so you can't kill me.
That's all. I'm gonna leave it on that. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna continue to fight. And like I said, keep talking. They talked about Jesus, and we see the wonderful and the great man he was. Also, if you're not doing nothing next Friday, starts at 10 a.m. in the morning over at the Bridgeport High School. It's a Bridgeport High School versus Carleton High School thing. Sponsored by the Michigan Army National Guard's Holiday Classic presents Bridgeport versus Carleton. December 27th at 4691 Bearcat Boulevard, Bridgeport, Michigan, 48722. Tip-off freshman boys at 10, followed by the JV boys, then the varsity girls as well. We'll end the day with the Bridgeport varsity boys versus Carleton. Like I said, we both haven't won yet. Somebody gonna win that game. We just want to be on that winning side. So we're gonna prepare and get ourselves together for that. So y'all make sure if y'all ain't doing nothing, y'all come on out and support us and support the kids, man. That's what it's about, man. When they got support and people cheering for them, man, sky the limit. But one thing, if you know me, we ain't no quitters. Whether we winning or losing, we gonna continue to fight. And that's all that matters. For real. Also, let's get into this. I want to say a big congratulations to my boy out there, Travis Hunter, two-way player, receiver, DB, took home 7 awards this year, but the main award is right there in his hands, the Heisman Trophy. Yeah, Sco Buffs. Good job, baby. Hey, let's go get this victory in the bowl game. Because I think they got BYU coming up. So, hey, we got to do what we got to do and take care of that. BYU no slouch. It should be a great game. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to see Miami and Colorado or either Michigan and Colorado, but hey, I respect it. They know what they was doing. And speaking of Michigan, y'all, we got our guy, Mr. Bryce Underwood. Yeah, welcome to the family, brother. I know you're gonna do great things at the University of Michigan. And then continue doing the best that you can do. Get them receivers in there. Get us a couple more tight ends. We getting the linemen. We got the backs, and you're gonna be all right, young brother. But man, this picture right here, man, I know my Buckeye brothers gonna get mad at me. They tired of me messing with them. But man, just look at that for a minute. I'm gonna take a drink of that lemonade. Do y'all know them fools in Ohio that messed around and tried to pass a bill where you can't plant a flag on Ohio State field? What in the jibber jam is that? Who made them that special? Planting a flag been going on in everybody's stadium all year. Hell, Michigan had 2 flags planted on their butts this year. Simple and plain. And we gave a little feedback and payback, and they can't stand it. In the words of Mr. Mullins, you had 60 minutes to beat us, and you didn't. You bums. Simple and plain. I got no love lost for them. Michigan is your daddy. Simple and plain. Speaking of Michigan, y'all, this go out to all my Bama boys. Part 2 coming up. I don't even know the date when it's happening, but I know it's going to be before the first. Michigan versus Alabama football. It should be a good and exciting game. We got a lot of people not playing. Both teams transferred in the portal or declared for the draft. So it should be a good game. But man, Michigan get them DBs right because they're gonna throw the ball. They ain't gonna do what them dummies did down in Ohio and try to run down our throat. You can't do that. Well, no, you still can't because we got some dogs that's coming off the bench. So that's a great thing. Um, Speaking of that, one last thing on the college tip: college football playoffs. Man, I'm just gonna go on and give you my quick prediction. First round, I'm going Tennessee over them bums. I got to go Texas over Clemson, even though Clemson had a sneaky season. Then I'm gonna pick Oregon to knock out Tennessee. Then we're gonna go Texas gonna beat Arizona State because I don't think they deserve the 4th seed anyway. Should have been Texas spot. Then we go over to the other side of the bracket, Battle of Indiana. I'm going Notre Dame just because Indiana beat Michigan. I got to go Notre Dame. Then Georgia will play Notre Dame, and I'm gonna go with them Bulldogs. As long as they quarterback good, I got to go with them. Then we drop down, and you got SMU versus Penn State. I'm going Penn State because I love blue and white. Simple and plain. Then we're going to take on Boise State with a magnificent running back, but the Cinderella shoe won't fit. Penn State will beat them. We will have in the Final Four Oregon, Texas, Penn State, and Georgia. My predictions is real simple. Oregon championship game, first Georgia Bulldogs. And I believe Georgia Bulldogs will remain king of the hill and upset Oregon for the national championship. That's my opinion. They're my thoughts. Hey, if you don't like it, oh well. Who cares? So with that being said, let's take one more trip over here to the NFL. Um, the Detroit Mighty Lions. Man, a lot of people don't believe, but I selected Detroit to go to the Super Bowl in the podcast at the beginning of the season, season 5, where me and Jay Jack had a podcast. I'm gonna have to edit that and play that clip because a lot of people don't believe me. But Detroit, we need y'all to get healthy because man, the whole state and the city counting on y'all, and we need y'all boys healthy and ready to go. So y'all can get to that championship so Hutch can come back. Now, that's the only reason why I rock with him because Hutch is a Michigan man. So you know me, I follow my Michigan guys to a certain extent, as long as they go to a decent team. I can't jump to them if they don't go to a good team. The ones over at the Commanders, nope. If you with the 49ers, hell no. And if you're a Bronco, never. That's just how I feel about it. Oh, and if you play for Pittsburgh, me and my guy Wood used to argue all the time, but I had to cheer for Wood though, cause he from Saginaw, you know. And I've been knowing him since he was a little dude. But yeah, I just can't deal with it. Other than that, I really can't talk too much because my Cowboys suck. We suck, y'all. Simple and plain. I ain't gonna harp on it. I ain't gonna say too much, but we ain't good for real. Other than that, man, I just wanted to wish everybody happy holidays. I wanted to thank everybody for tuning in, rocking with me for the fifth season right now. The YouTube channel is starting to increase and climb. Still, I get y'all to come out and get on there, y'all, and come on, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. I greatly like if you like it. You ain't got to watch it all the time. Just like it, subscribe to it, help it grow. So I can come high in that algorithm and make my YouTube channel blow up. That's all I need, y'all. Um, with that too, man, we on a lot of platforms now. And when I mean we, I'm talking about the Mr. and Mrs. Marshall podcast, as well as the More Than a Coach podcast. We climbing and growing every day. It's a beautiful thing. Uh, I respect it. I appreciate it. Some of these sites I didn't know nothing about until I started getting notifications about the podcast being on there. So take this stuff serious, y'all. And well, y'all got to ride to work. You need to listen to something. Follow iHeart, Spotify, Podbean, Buzzsprout, IG, Facebook, Castbox, Pocket Cast, Podchaser, Player FM, Deezer, Pod Addict, Pod Addict, Listen Notes, Pod Index. And I know Amazon too, and we on iHeart if I didn't say iHeart. But gotta get on Pandora, and I think that's about it, I hope. But if not, then who knows? I'm gonna keep grinding, keep trying to build it and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Um One thing I will say too that I'm excited about for 2025, y'all. Uh-oh. Name might change though, but right now it's They Don't Know by Kevin Marshall Sr. That's me. As y'all see, it's a couple things, when I was a little dog up to when I first started coaching right there, and then to the man I am today. But just don't have that beard no more. I miss it. But that memoir gonna be about the life I live, the struggles, the good, the bad. Might make some people mad, but hey, it's my story. It's my life, my memoirs or whatever. My wife told me to say, but it's about me and how I felt, and I felt it was time to express and tell my side of the story to the world. So hopefully, in 2025, y'all will be able to pick that up, on some of these major sites. I know for a fact it'll be on Amazon, and you'll be able to pick it up on Amazon and hard book copies for myself, so that's one of my big accomplishments that I'm excited for and can't wait, for that day to happen. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. It's 2025. Hey, I ain't stopping. This podcast world, we gonna take it over. Really, it's really how much I really wanted to go through tonight. Just talk about those little things and thank my fans and all my supporters, my listeners, my family, for supporting the brother on the podcast. And, just keep encouraging me and everything. Because in 2025, we got bigger interviews, y'all. Gonna get a little deep with some folks. So you got to make sure y'all check it out. There gonna be more music shows. Um, the Southern Soul, they ain't stopping. That's what I do. I would slap on a cowboy hat right now, but it's across the room and I don't feel like grabbing it, you know. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. Make sure you, once again, you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And just continue, and if you need, want to reach out to me, what word is it? If you want to reach out to me, you got any questions or you got something, because I'm gonna start my own thing that we do on the Mr. and Mrs. Marshall podcast. Hey, I'm gonna do a coach's bag questions and read letters from, guests or some things that people might say or ask me questions, and I'm gonna respond to it, from your words to me, and I'm gonna give you the truth, whether people like it or not. So definitely, make sure you contact me at M.T.A.C underscore podcast at yahoo.com. You know, I don't give out the cell number because there too many funny people and weirdos playing on your phone. So we don't do all that. But make sure y'all check out your boy. All right. And make sure that you be a blessing to somebody this holiday season. I know it's a lot of us, y'all, that's gonna be going through a lot of emotions during this holiday time, missing loved ones. When you lose a loved one, holidays just don't seem right. And I lost my father about going on 4 years now. I think it was 4 years. Three years, 4 years. But I ain't been the same mentally. I'm happy because of my grandchildren, my grandbabies and my kids, my family, my life, my wife. But it's still a hole in my heart. And when you lose a loved one, y'all, that's something that's painful that you don't want nobody to go through some of that, but it is life and we do go through things. So make sure y'all reach out to your family. They sitting at home, they struggling, they missing they loved ones during the holiday period. Just encourage them, you know. And if you see somebody out in the street, try to get them something to eat. You know, that'll be a nice gesture, you know, to give them something to eat. If you give them some clothing, I read a post the other day. One of my former players uh, fed a homeless guy, took him to Walmart, bought him something to wear, paid for him a hotel, for him to get a good night rest. Man, that was like one of the most powerful and thankful things that I heard somebody do in a while. I ain't gonna put his name out there because he really ain't wanted like publicity over it, but he posted it and I read it and I couldn't do nothing but smile because he's a good guy and that just made me proud. Say I coached that young man and and hopefully something I said might have impacted him doing that deed or just I know it was out the kindness of his heart and God put it on his heart to do it. So we have more people like that, man. This world will be a better place, gonna be a better place, no matter who running this country. But I don't get into that. So y'all, I got a couple more minutes before I get out of here. But once again, I had to let you know, y'all, got some new platforms that the podcast on. So make sure y'all check it out, man, and support your boy. You know, like, share, and subscribe always. I'm gonna constantly say that though, because I want that to happen and everything. And then once again, if you're not doing nothing next Friday, I know some of y'all gonna be returning gifts and things like that. But come on out to Bridgeport and check out the Bearcats in Carlton High School. It's an all day thing. Tip off at 10 a.m. in the morning with the freshman boys, and it go all the way to 3:15 when my guys play. And like I said, me and Carlton, we both in the bottom right now. And like I tell my kids all the way, always, we at the bottom, we laying on our back. And the good pastor always say, if you can look up, you can get up. So fellas, continue to work, continue to grind. Don't stop. Damn them naysayers, all right? Do what you gotta do. And with that, y'all, your boy, I'm about to get ready to get out of here tonight. I just wanted to come on tonight, tell everybody happy holidays. Thank everybody for supporting me through these 5 seasons. Hope y'all come back for season 6. And like I said, it's gonna be powerful. I got some big plans, and gonna do some big things in season 6, y'all. So with that being said, man, this your boy Coach Marshall from the More Than a Coach podcast, where it's bigger than the game, for real. Y'all have a good night. Be easy. Peace. And until 2025, see ya.
Step into the zone where we elevate minds. More than just a coach, we're breaking the bonds. Lessons to inspire and lift you off the ground. In the sound we redefine the way we're found. Tune in, turn it up, let the vibe explode. Knowledge drops heavy on this winding road. More than a coach, we're a force on the rise. Busting through limits, reach for the skies. Each episode a journey, take a leap with me. Building greatness together, we're born to be free. We're chasing the dream, seasoned with passion, we're more than a team.